know, it's your girl, Aisha Lewis Redway. I am back again, and I keep telling you, we always come through with the talent. Today we have no other Brooklyn's own Stunner
I go
Sandy.
hard, but I make it look. I go hard, but I make it look sexy. Upside down like I'm Nelly. I'm dubbing him, I want his bestie. Think I'm petty, off the Jenny. Going stupid like Ed and Eddie. Cutting him off, bringing up the machete. Pretty in person, no edit like Getty. So a bitch, I'm a brat. I'm in Brooklyn, catch me on the app. Get me lit and I'm bringing it back. Pass me a bottle, don't know how to act. I know I'm the baddest. I gotta tell like who looking the maddest. If I want it, I already have it. Gotta get to it, this shit is a
What's
habit.
going on?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, looking beautiful. Love the hair.
Thank you.
Love it. Let's get into this. So, first of all, repping Crown Heights, talk about like the culture, your background as well, and how you're shaping, the sound in which you're incorporating being the voice in hip hop and going through this journey in music.
Yeah, I mean, so I grew up in Brooklyn. My background is Egyptian. So, I feel like that shapes like most of my identity, like my style and everything. Like I take inspiration from everything around me, everything that I grew up seeing. So I feel like that has a lot to do with my music, and you could hear that in my music. Um, as far as like being Egyptian and stuff like that. I really love the style and the culture of that too, like the makeup and the jewelry and the symbols and everything. So I try to incorporate that a lot too. But yeah, definitely being born and raised in Brooklyn has affected my music a lot.
Okay, listen. And when you were talking about, individuals, because we have a lot of artists that literally come from out of New York alone, right? And we're talking about breaking ground, especially like you said in your background, Egyptian American. How do you feel like in even with their background, how do you still feel like in your artistry you're staying unique to yourself? And not hopping on the trend train or following someone else's direction in the sense of what you really want your music to stand for.
Yeah, I mean, when I'm making my music, I'm really just having fun, but I'm really into like wordplay and stuff like that. So I try to say things that like nobody has said before, or like think of like clever things, that I haven't heard before. And then also like beat selection too. I try to pick unique beats that I haven't heard or that most, New York artists wouldn't really pick. So that's what I've been doing.
Okay. And then also, as this, you're coming onto the scene and you're doing what you're doing, do you feel like there's any way that outside of those who's really coming into your music or coming into your sound, like what's something that they often misunderstand about Stunna Sandy?
I think a lot of people misunderstand my whole like personality. I think they have like a preconceived idea of like what I'm like and what I act like, but um I think most people that meet me in person are surprised. Um yeah, I don't know. People have a lot of assumptions about me. I think I just be chilling. I don't be doing too much.
You're like,
And
look, I'm just the girls over here. I'm good.
yeah, right. I'm just a girl. I'm just chilling.
Gotcha. And I want to go back because I know it's been a few weeks or whatever the deal is, but you were at the streamers prom.
Yes.
That and it merges both worlds because not only are you this artist, you're an influencer, and obviously this takes in music, gaming, and all the above. Talk about being a part of that space and how it helps you kind of, I guess, balance because it takes a lot to be an influencer, content creator, and then also it takes so much energy to be an artist alone.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But the streamers prom, that was really fun for me. I was nervous at first, because I never been on stream, but it was really fun. I feel like it's a good way to like first of all like show your personality and like let people know who I am. And at the same time, like just make it fun. Like it's not so like structured, it's not so scripted. It's just like you could just be yourself and have fun with it. So I had a good time.
I love it. I love it. And even for yourself with just connecting and and bringing in a new audience and everything, kind of what stood out for you the most, in regards to just being able to be in that space, and also what you have learned so far in your creative world?
Yeah, well, I feel like it's really important for people to know, like, get to know you and know who you are. Because before I used to really think like I could just drop my music and that's it. But now I'm realizing like people want to know you. So I'm trying to find different ways to like let people see my personality and get to know me.
I love that because,
Yeah.
yeah, we're in a world, and of course, social media opens the door for the folks to be in your business, right? But yet you're still trying to be authentic, be as real as possible, and still have a little, little mystery to yourself and things of that
Right.
nature without giving so much. But yes, I think you're starting out, you're doing great, and
Mhm.
I'm sure, like, I commend you because I know, I mean, I'm just like, I'm on social for business. Let me get off. Let me
Yes,
get
exactly. That's
off.
what I used to think like that. I used to be like, I'm gonna just drop my music and not talk. Like I don't gotta be on here all day, but it's like, no, no. People need to know you.
Right. Yeah, and
So,
then people finding you, and then of course, like myself and things like that, being able to hear the music and how it translates and things of that nature, and you're really reaching an audience for especially for the Gen Zs. Let's go into the music. Why don't we? So your latest single, BBC, okay,
yeah.
a Babbage Challenge, definitely a pop, making a lot of noise. Talk about the inspiration behind that record, the single, and how does that reflect where you are and where you want to go in regards to your music?
Well, that song is like different than any song that I have out right now. It's like just a different beat. It's a Detroit beat, which I've never done, and it's just a completely different vibe. So I was just having fun when I made that song, but I like to all my music, I like it to be like, very something that people could listen to and like, feel confident to and feel good to and something for the women. And but also with that song, since it's so different, I feel like it kind of lets me grow and like try different things and not stick in one box. So yeah, that song was really like it was different for me, but it was good. It's like me evolving as an artist.
And I love the fact, even with like a lot of the visuals and things of that nature, like how you give this like alter ego. Like you said, it's confident, it's sexy, it gives like this
Hmm.
vixen type aura. Was that something like you wanted to lean, you want to lean in more and kind of have that particular messaging and into your style and your music for your audiences?
Yeah, like I just want people to feel good when they listen to my stuff. Like I just want them to feel confident and feel sexy. So that's what I try to portray.
Yeah, that track is definitely good for, I remember back in my day, we were getting ready for the club or something like that. We literally got the music going, like that's that type of vibe. I love it.
Yes,
Getting ready, it's like the
exactly.
pregame before the actual game, things of that nature.
Exactly.
Gotcha. And I want to kind of go into this whole the lyrics, like you said, very confident, bold, and very straightforward. I love the fact that you really want women to feel good about themselves, and especially being, a person just from Brooklyn, a woman from Brooklyn, a woman of, certain descent and things of that nature. I kind of speak to, the representation of women, because as a woman in this industry, I know it can be difficult. It can be difficult. You can have your highs and you can have your lows. Kind of talk about the importance in advocating, and especially for women in the industry, as you continue this journey as well.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely a male-dominated industry. So I think with having a voice as a woman, like I just have to empower women as much as I can. Um, Especially with like, the male voices being like degrading some of the times, most of the times. So I just try my best to, have be a voice for women and show like, our good side, because people always talk about,
Much to us as women, it's more than
right,
looks, or being somebody's wife or girlfriend and things of that nature. Like,
exactly,
listen, we wear multiple hats
exactly,
too.
Exactly.
Listen, we bad, and I think that's why the song is so perfect, and it's such a sensation. And of course, other singles like you have, like Make It Look Sexy. Talk about how you're keeping the creative momentum in this era when you're coming to trying to create these hits and songs and just really um be in the era, like we said, just of you and just being representing women, right?
Hmm.
Without feeling the pressure of someone saying, "Oh, this it got to be like this. It got to be like this."
Yeah, I mean, I never really tried and go to the studio just to like make a hit, because that's just never anytime, a song is like done good for me, it's just been when I'm just having fun. So every time I go to the studio, I really just be having fun making what I want, making what I want to hear, making what I like. I don't really put too much pressure on it.
Okay. All right. Well, shout out to your team and everything. So you on the way. Let's talk kind
Mhm.
of go back. I know earlier we was kind of talk about social media and things of that nature. I kind of want to spin back a little bit. Talk about how social media does help you and shape you in a sense of, because you got over 35K views, under 12 hours on TikTok when you dropped this single, things of that nature, like, and just it just basically just blew up. Kind of talk about your personal overview for it and how you feel like it translate in regards to your music. And do you read the comments and what the people are saying, and do you just be like, nah, I'm just gonna drop it and just close my eyes and just leave it alone?
I used to not read comments, but I just started reading comments again. Not too much because it could be a lot, but um yeah, I think social media has been a good thing. A lot of people have found my music through TikTok and Instagram and Twitter. So, yeah, I try to put out as much music as I can on there.
Okay, cool. And how do you feel like you're staying connected? Because I think that sometimes, like we said, I think when it comes to the difference in, just platforms,
Mhm.
'cause there's so many. And then on top of that, you got to really hone in regarding to your craft. Like, how do you feel that you're staying connected as a creator, as an artist, without burnout?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's all about balance. So I just try, to whenever I can reply to comments, um, go on live, talk to my supporters, um, but also like knowing when to have my alone time, have my work time. Um, yes, it's more about balance.
Okay. And what encouragement, I want to say advice, because sometimes advice can go left. What
Hmm.
encouragement would you give to like your fan base when it comes to digital platforms, especially as you're tapping in and transitioning, as that creative and as an artist?
I would say just post your content, whatever it is, music, videos, whatever it is. I would say just post it because you never know. Like, I would have never known how big my music would get if I hadn't just posted it. So just post it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And with this, what do we have coming next? Like, are we prepping for an EP, an album? Are you able to drop some tea just to give like what's next?
Yeah, yeah. So I'm working on an EP on a project. I don't have a date,
Okay.
so I don't know yet, but hopefully soon, this year,
Fourth quarter,
hopefully.
maybe fourth quarter.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. And far as it, are we still gonna keep this fun, vibey, sexy in the sense of everything? Are we gonna get like a different kind of feel in a sense?
Yeah, I try to experiment a lot in my music, so it's probably gonna be different vibes, but it will definitely have that fun, sexy music in it too.
Okay. And are we teaming up with any locals? Lola, Honey, who we got?
I don't know yet. I don't know
Okay.
yet.
All right. See, I'm trying to get just a little tea,
Yeah.
just a little. something, but I think this is really amazing in the music and that you're doing and how in the lane in which you're presenting. Um, and one thing about it as well, kind of I know we're navigating, you're still trying to figure it out in this independent space, right? Because it takes so much to be just an indie artist, right? Um, do you feel like there are some challenges for you? And even if you haven't experienced those challenges, what is some of the amazing parts for you that you feel that so far your journey has been through?
I think I've had a lot of amazing parts of my journey. I've got to work with a lot of people that I'm so grateful to work with. I never thought I would work with. Um, and I've gotten to travel to a lot of places. But yeah, there are definitely some challenges. I would say like, people love to talk. I knew that coming into it anyway, but it's like it's different when you're going through it.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Well, first of all, before we wrap up, I just want to say thank you so much to you and your team for allowing us to be able to have this conversation, and just see the side of you. Like I love it. It's amazing. You kind of give me like how Beyonce vibes. Like she's hitting the stage, she's amazing, big, bold, and then it's just like when she's off the stage, it's like I'm just me. I'm just here.
Right.
I love it.
Right. Thank you.
And as we talk about, going forward and being able to what you want to work on in the future and things like that, what are some things that you're kind of envisioning and as you're continuing to shape and mold your, which this is the start of your legacy.
Right.
What are some of the things that you feel like, you kind of want to and tap into as well, besides just maybe music, maybe it's acting, maybe it's modeling, maybe whatever, writing.
Definitely, I would love to go on tour. I think it would be nice to, perform all over the world. Um, I would also like to get into fashion at some point. I think that would be fun. And maybe acting, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I love it. Anybody in particular you want to work with?
Oh, there's a lot of people I want to work with, to be honest. But right now, I've been saying I really want to work with Sexy Red and Lotto.
Ooh, okay, now I can see that combination.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that. And you know what? Let's manifest it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna
Wow,
come.
thank
It's gonna
you.
come to pass.
It
Okay.
It
Keep
will.
working, girl.
Thank
Um,
you.
if you had to curate your dream bad bitch challenge, right? The remix lineup. Maybe this is where Sexy Red and Lotto come in at. I don't know. Any lineup, regardless, any artist, dead, alive, who's jumping on this track with you?
Honestly, I think that would be fine. Like Sexy Red and Lotto on BBC. I think I would like that.
Yes, I think that'll definitely be a vibe. Like, shucks, listen, Sexy Red, Lotto, where y'all at? We need a summer track. Okay.
Yes, we do.
And lastly but not least, of course, what's a moment in your journey so far that has been so full circle where it's just like, damn, I'm really doing this. Like, I'm that girl.
I think for me, it's like whenever I see my supporters like in person, like whenever people come up to me and like really show me love in person, it's like, damn, like this is crazy. Like I really never thought my music would get out this much.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, well, you have so much more to do, so
Yeah.
much more to go. Keep it up. Definitely looking forward for more music. And for those who are tuning in, who's watching this, who's going to see this, listen, I say this all the time on all of my interviews. It takes so much to be an artist in general, especially an independent artist. So please make sure you go download and purchase, okay? Bad Bitch Challenge. All right. We
Yeah.
ain't play no games over here. I already got it on my phone. I got it on my iPad, everything.
Man.
Listen, I just won't be on TikTok doing the challenge. I
Yeah.
ain't on TikTok dancing, but I love it. Keep on going. Please make sure you're supporting because it takes so much. Stunna Sandy, listen, we appreciate you. We love you and keep doing your thing. And shout out to you and your team.
Thank you. I love you too. Thank you for having me.